What's up everyone? Big Brother records are being made in both positive sides and bad sides. Kyle continues to dig the hole even deeper to the point where hashtag Stop Protecting Kyle trends at #1 in the United States of America on Twitter. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Okay folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun Big Brother videos on your YouTube feed, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. That's 3 buttons. Subscribe, like, bell. Hit them. 3 buttons. Okay gang, let's jump right into it and talk about who won the golden power of veto. Now, prepare yourselves for this because, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the power of veto is, with his 5th win of the veto this season, it's Michael. Oh my god, can we just take a moment to congratulate Michael? Listen, whether you like him or not, whether you like any house guest or not, 5 veto wins is an achievement, right? I'd like to see y'all do that. So if you're going to come through and say, it's not impressive, I'm not impressed, like, you try and win 5 vetoes. That is huge. Congratulations to Michael. I am blown away by that. Fun fact, he now joins... Basically, he joins the Hall of Fame of Big Brother. He now ties the record for the most amount of veto wins in one season alongside Paul, Casey, Danny Donato and Janelle. Wow. That's 4 big Big Brother names to be amongst, so a huge congratulations to Michael for that. And bear in mind, we're at the point now where there's still 4 more vetoes to be won. I believe I've done the math correct there. Yes, am I right in thinking that? 4 more vetoes to be won, yes. And Michael is most likely going to be competing in next week's. Every veto he's competed in, apart from last week's, he has won. Which means that if he wins 1 more veto, he holds the all-time record. He beats Janelle, he beats Casey, he beats Danny, and he beats Paul. That is massive. I'll be the first to put my hand up and say, I would have never, ever expected Michael to be the person to break that record, but it's cool to see the Big Brother nerd kind of archetype making dreams come true there and beating records. So once again, a huge congratulations to Michael. But of course, with the win aside, we look at the dynamics of the game and ask ourselves, who is Michael going to use the power of veto on, or is he not even going to use it? Let's talk about that. Okay, folks, with Taylor and Brittany both on the block at the hands of Turner and Michael holding the power of veto, it would only make logical sense for Michael to use the power of veto on one of his closest allies. Now, it appears that he potentially was going to use it on Taylor at one point, but then I think that was kind of just a ruse to get him to... basically, if Taylor had the chance to pick somebody to play in the veto competition, she would pick Michael, but I don't think that came to fruition anyway. So we of course know that Brittany is Michael's #1, and he's most likely going to use the power of veto on her, meaning that Michael and Brittany have got to the final 7. Of course, we're speaking prematurely here. The veto ceremony hasn't happened yet, but the thing that baffles me is the fact that people are constantly targeting the likes of, you know, Taylor or Joseph or whoever, and there's a showman sitting right there, Kyle and Alyssa, no one's doing anything about it, and Michael and Brittany are sitting there. I guess they tried, but it was really more to kind of bring down Michael rather than split up the pair. Final 7, and there's 2 strong pairs going to be there, unless something goes this week and somehow Turner is persuaded to break up Kyle and Alyssa, but I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. And, you know, it's been a turnaround this week for Turner. He has kind of gone back to the dark side, which is sad. I'm seeing a lot of people going, Tom, are you still backing up Turner? You're not so confident now. Right? People just coming across with arsey comments, and the only thing I've got to say to those people is, how much of a dumbass have you got to be to realise that you're saying this after the matter of the fact? I was looking for the good in Turner before we saw what happened, right? Just like a lot of people were, right? I was, like I always do. I always try and look for the good in a person, and but it's funny to me that all of a sudden it's like people were directing the anger at me, you know, because I was supporting Turner before all that crap went down. You're a dumbass if you put one of those comments. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And thank you to everybody who did actually give me the benefit of the doubt and realise that I was only supporting someone to try and give them the benefit of the doubt until they were proven guilty. So thank you, and kisses to all those wonderful people for being so kind and supportive and not assholes, to be quite frankly honest. But anyway, I think Michael is going to use the power of veto on Brittany. But we, of course, need to talk about who Turner is most likely going to put up as replacement. Now, all sorts of names have been thrown around as the potential replacement nominee, and it's leading to a lot of speculation, and we love that as Big Brother fans. Speculation is indeed fun, so there is no real solid answer today to this one. Terrence's name has been brought up, Alyssa's name has been brought up, Monty's name has been brought up. I would say they are the main three that we've heard. And then we've also got to, look at those names again and realise that Turner is obviously lying to some people and telling the truth to others. It's hard to say. Personally, I would like to see Alyssa on there at the end of the week, or Terrence. On a logical game level, split up the damn showmans, right? Because if Alyssa's on the block at the end of the week, Turner could once again become the middleman and try and get Monty, Michael, and Brittany as the 3 votes to get rid of Alyssa. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so bear with me, folks. And then on the other side, obviously, it'll be Kyle. And I'm totally blanking right now. Kyle and Terrence and... Help me out here, folks. Am I thinking this through straight? Oh, is that right, actually? Yeah, no, that's right, because there's a head of household, 2 nominees, then 5 people voting. So then they could control the vote, right? Oh, I hope that happens. Probably not going to happen, but it would be good. I do think it's going to be Monty up on the block, though. And it really depends if they are continuing this hate train towards Taylor, if they're going to take her out this week. Losing Joseph and Taylor back-to-back on a personal level for me is a gut-wrench. I like them both deeply. They were literally my 2 favourites alongside Turner for a time. And I understand that there is more deep-seated issues than a game show, but I still need to reiterate, I supported Turner until we saw what went down. Right? That's kind of how I saw it, and now I'm not really supporting Turner, and and y'all know, obviously, on this channel I'm not about cancel culture or hating people or anything like that. I just think self-reflection is required, and I said that a lot about Big D last season, some of the stuff he was saying, because we didn't really have a problematic season last time. There wasn't a lot of house guests who were causing trouble. This season has been the opposite, right? And like I say, don't hate Big D, never have, never will, but people just need a moment for self-reflection, and that's kind of where I stand with Turner now. And but I'll never hate anyone, I don't think, on Big Brother, because I don't think anyone's outwardly evil. Yes, I do get annoyed at some behaviours, and we're going to get onto Kyle very, very shortly about some more stuff that's gone down. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of where I stand this week. I would like to see Alyssa and Kyle split up, and I think it would be a good game move. Do I think it will happen? The answer to that is no. Kyle has once again came under huge fire from the audience, from media outlets across the United States. It's been wild. He was having a conversation yesterday in the Have Not room, the sex lair, the butterfly floaty lounge with Alyssa. And this is what he said. I'm going to read out the transcript. He looks at Alyssa and says, "Joseph was a scumbag. I can't stand him. Oh my gosh. Scum." And he proper emphasises scum. "I hope they show that, how they portray his true character. I think at his heart he was a good guy. Ugh, I can't stand him." Wow. I mean, what did Joseph do to Kyle to make him say such strong words as calling him a scumbag and scum? Anyway, onto the matter of the fact. Hashtag Stop Protecting Kyle has trended at #1 in the US. For something to trend at #1, there has to be so much attention to it and so much media following. Wow. Pop Crave covered it. We've seen all sorts of different articles covering all the stuff to do with Taylor this season. And it's basically regarding the fact that Kyle is continuing to come out with these microaggressions, and Big Brother isn't doing much about it. And it's kind of true. Every single time a conversation to do with race or anything to do with Kyle comes up that could damage Kyle's reputation, the feed's cut to a different room, or the feed's just cut, and it's quite frankly disgusting. Big Brother is a social experiment, and we should see everything that happens, right? Not just pick and choose what we see. This is Big Brother. Since the dawn of time with Big Brother, it's been about watching every single person in the house and watching their every single move and seeing what they're doing there, right? Not covering them up for bad behaviour, not covering them up for this. That's what you're going to Big Brother for. You are exposing your life, you are exposing yourself for however many months you are in there for, however many weeks, days, whatever. That's what you do when you go on Big Brother, and they shouldn't be protecting anyone for that matter of the fact. Kyle has shown time and time again that he does have microaggressions, or he gives off microaggressions to people, and it's incredibly, it's like a big FU to the fans in a way that that CBS continue to cut the feeds as well. It's just disappointing. It's like saying, well to all the people who pay for the live feeds, yeah, we'll take your money, but we're not going to show you everything. The 24/7 live feeds that only show the good things. I think a lot of people's patience are wearing thin, and hence that explains why hashtag Stop Protecting Kyle is trending at #1 in the United States. Wow. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. It's been a wild one today, with especially all the stuff that's gone down with Kyle. But I thank you all for continuing to support me. I appreciate you all very, very much. I'll be going live tonight before the nomination show for an hour or so beforehand. I hope you all can join me there. It's just a chill out session, really. You know, we do these rigid updates every single day, and it's very much kind of just sticking to what's happened. I take those live shows, like the live streams that I do, is just an hour to just chill, right? And it's just Tom with all of y'all, you know, and it's great fun. So please come join me there, folks. Thank you so much for everybody's support. I appreciate you all. I hope that everybody's staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.